Well, this is the Fam and Fun TV channel, and I'm here to review the Neewer NW8000 USB microphone. And it's just about an unboxing, really. And what we've just got here is the box that came from Amazon, but it was in a bigger box, so I'm pretty happy about that. It was nicely packaged, nice bit of packaging around it, so I was quite impressed with the way it came in another box with some other packaging around it. And it just came with these two seals here, which I've already cut open. We'll just get straight down to it. It's got the pop filter. I was pretty glad about that because I didn't even know that it was supposed to come with one. That's a nice soft mesh there, and a clamp to go on the extension arm. Here's our extension off. Just rip the packaging because I won't be needing any of that later. There's a little base for this. Clamps onto the table. So yeah, pretty cool. Nice little setup for a desktop computer. It also comes with get into the view a little bit better here. It comes with a shock mount for the microphone. Looks like we can just squeeze these in and open the mount a little bit more. And that shock mount holds onto the microphone on these shock cords to keep vibration coming out through the desk, through your keyboard hammering away and things bumping on the desk and smashing your hand on the desk, that kind of thing. That's the base for the extension arm. Saves buying a cumbersome microphone stand. So it's nice and compact. Nice little setup. And what also I like about this shock mount is actually metal. So I think it's aluminium. Nice little brass kind of plate mount there for the extension arm stand. Comes with an instruction manual and a guide. Let's have a look at that. Okay, now the reason I got this microphone is so that my child can do YouTube. I think she was about 9.5 when she decided she wanted to be a YouTuber. Another wind filter for the mic. And what I'd like to do, just turn this camera around a little bit, is encourage her in her pursuits. I mean, even though she's only young, I mean, you know, YouTube, the algorithms, it can take a long time to get started if she wants to make anything of it. And I just like to see her do something in the future and, you know, have her pursue her passions. And there she is, the Neewer NW8000. I like this better than the gold. The gold to me looked a little tacky. I'm sure the pickup is on this side in a cardioid pattern, so it's kind of rounded out the front, the pickup, and then kind of sucks into the back in a shape like kind of a mushroom. So the rounded part of the mushroom out the front. So you need to speak into this side. And at the moment I'm just recording with my Panasonic Lumix FZ70 camera, so that's the audio you're getting at the moment. I'm not an audio tech. I have a friend that is, but I'm not an audio tech. I just want a reasonable microphone for my child to do a YouTube, and maybe for me to do some too. And also, I think, you know, when I first started looking, I did a lot of research into headsets, and I like the idea of using a headset microphone because with a headset microphone, you keep the microphone the same distance from your mouth the entire time. And when I was looking into it, I thought, yeah, I've got to spend, you know, $30 or $40 to get a reasonable one in Australian dollars. And then I looked at one of these; they were about $30, and then I realized I needed the mount and, you know, like some kind of microphone stand and a shock mount and a wind filter. So this comes with a pop filter, everything. So the whole deal for about $58. And the other impressive thing is a USB cable. It says the USB cable was 2.5 meters, which it looks to be probably a pretty long one. And I would say 2.5 meters, so that's 8 feet. I can put this on the USB port on the front of my desktop PC. And I think it's a standard USB connector, male to USB-B. Man, they've wrapped this up good. It's only a little USB cable. Crikey. But it looks cool. I almost bought a blue one to match the microphone, because I think the picture on Amazon, it was black. And geez, I'm going to need some scissors for that. Anyway, you get the idea. I'll get some scissors in a minute. And nice looking USB cable. Matches the microphone beautifully. Your USB-B, I believe that's A, similar to what your printer might use. It looks like there's some noise reduction there, so line noise reduction, whatever you call that. So yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed that I got that cable, because I was going to spend another $8 on another cable, 3-meter cable. So yeah, pretty good. What else in the box? Nothing else in the box here. So I'm put some more foam on the bottom, and I've got a little Amazon voucher. So hopefully I'll get a chance to try this out for you. And just noticed a slight bit of tarnish there. Let's see if I can polish it off. Oh, it looks like I'm stuck with the tarnish. So yeah, not perfect, but that's on the back of the microphone. So even though not perfect, little molding mark there. It's probably a weld mark. So that's all right. She's on the back, and what I think I'll do is I'll probably use the pop filter and not use the wind filter, because I want to show off this microphone. It looks so cool. So I'll get it up, set it up on the stand, and you can have a look at it. Okay, let's see how long it takes to get this thing set up. Unfortunately, the USB cable is actually 1.5 meters, not 2.5 meters, so I cannot run it right back to my computer from where I want to use it on the desk here, but on the coffee table, but that's fine. I've just got a little extender there, so I already had that from a game controller that we have, so got that extender from the game controller, so happy days. I may end up buying that 3-meter cable after all, but I do like that one. It has the line noise protector on it, so a filter, so that's pretty good. So all I got to do is put this little clamp on. I've got a kind of a chippy board at the bottom of my table here, so I don't want to damage the underside of the table too much. It'll just chew it, so could give me some grief. I don't like grief. Grief is bad. Now, I didn't mention that Amazon sent this in 2 days. I ordered it Monday, and today's Wednesday, and I got it today, so pretty happy about that. Very, very happy. Put my little bass on too. Okay, let's get this going rolling. So this is just to demonstrate how long the setup is. Put my little bass and my little pad on so I don't damage my lovely Egyptian style copper top coffee table. Yes, I was very, very happy about Amazon getting this to me in 2 days. I was going to order one from China, and I think it was actually a little bit cheaper on Amazon. And it's in Australia, you have guarantees, credit card guarantee, all that kind of stuff, instead of using PayPal. So yeah, I don't mind PayPal either. PayPal's fine, but yeah, got it here in 2 days, cheaper than China. Cannot complain about that. I think you can get these in America too, so what I will do is leave a link in the description so you can buy them too. I know there's other unboxing reviews. But hey, we all have a unique story to tell. So yeah, got that clamped on. Yep, you can see that, what I'm doing. And you just pop this in. Woohoo! Pop my arm in. Okay, extends out all over the place. You make it stick out, swing. Okay, and when you get it in your position, which I'll have it back over here near the lounge chair, because my daughter likes to, what she likes to do is sit on the couch. Ooh, watch the pinch points there. She likes to sit on the couch. Could you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And play a game on the TV. I've got my video card connected to HDMI out. So I've just fastened that little tightener up there to keep it from swinging too wildly. I'll just push it back out of the way. I think I'll mount the microphone into the shock mount. So just want to work out. What I want to do is work out which way this goes, because you have the front of the microphone picking up most of the sound there, and the rest is kind of blocking out background noise and so on. So what I want to do is figure out how I'm going to mount this. Yep, it does go up and it does go down, so that's good. I saw some before that the microphone mount only went one way, but this one goes pretty much 270 degrees, so not a problem. No problemo. I don't know if you couldn't see that, but yeah, 270 degrees, so that's no issue. So I can kind of mount this down like that, or have it sideways, just so she can just pick up her voice there as she's sitting here on the lounge, right where I'm sitting now almost. So setup time. I'm just doing this part of the video to show you setup time, how quick it is and to get set up. And yep, looking pretty fanciful so far. Now something's rotating there. I don't know. Oh, I think this one here's, this joint here is rotating, so no matter what, it's going to rotate anyway, so this is really universal, so I can tighten that one up. Oh, was going to put my mic in there first, but I think it's kind of cool like this because it's just going to hold it for me. Alright, pop that in there. Just have the mic swing in here and face her face, and kind of the arms out of the way of the TV, but I'll just obviously move things around a little bit later. Let's just get this guy in here. So pinch the clips, slide it in, nice little soft rubbery mount in there, and I just want to keep the label showing so that we can see which side of the mic's going to pick up the sound. Okay. We'll pop this cable in the back. Only goes one way, obviously. Let me turn that camera around so you can see a bit better. Just wanted it facing the table so you don't see all of my junk. Okay, you got a little notch there, D shape. Kind of a reverse D, so it has to go that way. Okay, easy peasy. And it does, yeah, she's kind of locking on tight when I spin it there, but I think the thread's so fine. Tip it up a little bit. So she's just kind of talking down into it. Now, yeah, I think I like that setup, but I don't like the cable setup. But that's all right. I think that's gonna be all right like that. Just put that in through the joint there and whack a couple of zip ties on that. Let me grab a zip tie. There we go. I'll just zip that one up there. Now should I go through there? Nah. Just wondering if I should run that cable through. But I no, won't actually go through, so I think we have no choice but to zip it. Zip it good. Let's zip it. Come on. When a problem comes along, you can zip it. I think the best thing is to have two zips. One there. And surely I must have another zip. How can I stop that from rotating wildly? Oh, I see. I can just lock that. There's a nice little grippy thing there. That's kind of the wrong way now. But well, we can just swing that out and I can move the coffee table back. Let me get that in your view. Okay, swing that out, and if I move the coffee table back and kind of extend this out. The arm's not in the way so much, and just lunging forward a little bit here, can chat, and yeah, put a little pop filter on. So yeah, the setup time's a little bit of a drama, but I'm obviously pedantic. And that's kind of weird, this angle bracket. So I haven't really figured that out yet. I'll just try. Maybe it's meant to pinch on there. You know what? That would be a good zip point for my hold the cable in. So what I'll do is I'll move that zip tie slider arm back towards the back, so I don't have to get another zip tie. That's beautiful. And I'll use this to lock in. Get my fat arm out of the way. Use this to lock in the USB cable. How about that? Then I won't need another zip tie, because I'm not sure I've got another small zip tie. I've got some big ones there, but I don't want to use one of my big ones. I want to use the big one for my mesh out on the balcony. So that's that. Check it out. Check it. It's a little bit tidy. Move my pop filter over. Look good, man. And just rotate that mic a bit. Happy days. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get some audio. Alrighty then, here's the setup. With the pop filter on, my USB cable zip tied onto the back. And through the bracket. Now what I've discovered is that the right angle means that this one digs into the corner of the arm, so that sits on an angle and the bracket sits flat. So this is at 45 degrees, this screw, to the actual square tube on the bracket. Got my microphone there with my pop filter, my shock mount, USB cable in the back, nice and secure. Now it's a little bit pedantic, so I spent an extra 5 minutes, but this is going to be a setup that will last a long time. So looking there, you can see the TV in the background. And what I've done is I've taken the pop filter and tried to run it underneath, so my daughter needs to watch the TV, play her games, talk about her games. And I don't want the TV view to be blocked, with the pop filter coming down from the top. This is not a radio station, this is going to be a gaming setup. Yeah, so that's nice and unobtrusive. She can sit here with a keyboard, microphone about 1.5 feet away from her, or bring it in a little bit closer and still see the screen on the TV, no problems at all. I think in real life view it looks more like that, because I've got a wide angle lens on this. So yeah, so that's the view, pretty much there. Okay, Fam and Fun fans, we've got the desktop microphone there, USB audio, going right over into the computer. We have, excuse my messy disk, computer screen, HDMI out to the big TV, and we've got the screen recording software going there. Just about to start Shadow the Tomb Raider, and we've got our wireless keyboard, wireless mouse. So let's see if I can get some audio. Let's check it out. And we are live. Well, we're not really live, but I'm doing a YouTube video on the Neewer NW8000 USB microphone. It just completely plugs in with a USB cable. No need for any extra hardware. So this is why I like it. I like the idea of just being able to connect the microphone to my computer, or unplug it, take it out, put it on my laptop without any additional hardware. So really happy with this condenser microphone. A condenser microphone usually takes a 48-volt phantom power supply. This one does not require that. Maybe the gain isn't quite as extraordinary, but at the moment I'm using my Windows settings have a 90% gain, and I'm using minus 1.1 decibels in my OBS Studio screen recording program, or app if you like to call it that. I'll just continue on with my Tomb Raider game, and the sounds you'll be hearing on Tomb Raider won't be coming from the microphone. They'll be coming from the desktop audio. I'll just have the volume up a little bit so I can hear the audio effects from the TV, but you shouldn't be able to hear any of that coming from the microphone. In the background is a fish tank gurgling away. I think I can hear my refrigerator buzzing a little bit, and probably a little bit lesser of a hum about 2.5 meters away is my computer fans, my computer with the fans installed. So you shouldn't be able to hear too much background noise, because this microphone has a cardioid polarity, as in it's kind of an inverted mushroom pickup shape. So if you just have to Google that to see the shape that I'm trying to describe, because that's the best I can describe it with my voice. Oh cracky, I just smashed into the microphone stand support. So the microphone is currently about 8 inches or 200 millimeters. Well, the pop filter is pop filter is about 8 inches in front of me, or 200 millimeters or 20 centimeters, and the microphone is about 2 inches behind that. So I'd say it's about 250 millimeters in the direction in front of my face. I've got Tomb Raider going, as you can see, so let's just do some things now. When I jump on this thing, there's a lot of noise, so what I've done is I've adjusted the gain to minus 7.5 dB for the game sounds, because it was just way too noisy, you couldn't hear my voice. So I'll just do some stupid stuff here. I'm not a gamer, so I'm using this microphone to set up a gaming channel for my daughter, who's 11 years old. So she'll play her Jurassic World Evolution game and tell you all about it if you'd like to follow that. If not, you just want to check out the microphone. So let's do this. I'm going to jump on that. It's going to be a lot of loud noises, so I'll try to say something in the middle of it. Okay, I'm going to jump. Oh no, here we go. Oh, God. What does the E do? What does the E do? Try the E. Every time I hit E, nothing really happens, so I'll just go W and try to climb to the top of this thing. Now, every time I've tried to jump onto this ledge here, I just get hammered. What? I haven't seen that before. A beam of light coming down and like a little amulet or something. Maybe that's the thing in the... What did I just hit? I think I just touched caps lock or something, or A, but I don't know. I haven't seen that thing before. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's some magical flying powers. We shall see. So let's run and jump. Okay, now jump. Oh, I didn't jump on time. I ran off the edge. Let's get a better view here. And while we're here, let's just have a look up at some stuff. Okay, yeah, there's a hole up there letting some light in. So we're going to have some light coming from somewhere, I guess, because obviously these tombs are so ancient. This ancient city is so ancient, there wouldn't be any lighting available. So, I like the gold thing down there. Lara, shine your torch on that thing. Oh, that's cool, man. Big money. I thought there wasn't any gold on the ground, but apparently there is. But I think you'd need some equipment to get that up. Anyway, she's not looking for gold. I think she's probably trying to save her dad or something like that. Okay, Lara, let's do the big jump. See if we can get up here. Okay, and I'll use the left mouse button for my little pickaxe thing. Okay, go! Jump! Yes! Yes! No! Dead me. Okay, let's get out of this. And, of course, this is just a microphone test. I don't even know if I'm recording. Let me exit. Oh, yes, I am. I think I did remember clicking the record button. And I'll exit to main menu. And yes, I'll quit the game. And go back to my OBS studio and turn this thing off. So I guess you could have heard my voice well enough. I tried not to do anything stupid this time, or say any swear words, or show you any corpses in the Tomb Raider game, in case your kids are watching this. For the money, it's great value. Really happy with this. I can set up my kid a YouTube channel for under $100. Got OBS Studio for free. Already had my computer. Yeah, so really happy about this kit. The kit has all the things I showed you before. So thank you very much. I'm going to stop recording. Have a great afternoon, evening, and night.